This man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Ja, jetzt quatschen wir noch mit ihm. Herzlich willkommen zur nächsten Folge, zum nächsten Kapitel von Call of Cthulhu. Ja, wir sind irgendwie in die Rolle von der Krankenschwester geschlüpft und da bin ich mal gespannt, was da jetzt los ist.
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Ja, was nehmen wir denn? Ja, nehmen wir erstmal das hier.
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that Fuller is hiding something from us. And I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing him.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Endlich hat das Gequatsche mal ein Ende. So viel Laberei die ganze Zeit, ne? Was haben wir denn hier?
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Okay, nochmal kurz zu ihm. 30 Jahre? Ernsthaft? Das sieht aus wie 45, der Junge. Naja, gut, wir machen jetzt erstmal hier weiter, gucken uns mal hier gründlich um. Na? Alle Flaschen leer. Besorg mal neue. Und dann gibst du mal ein paar her, ne?
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Okay, ne, das war... Hier war ja Rennen, mal gucken.
What's he doing here?
Heufieber? Ich kenne Heuschnupfen, aber nicht Heufieber. Was ist das? Ich meine, hier gibt es ja viele komische Sachen, also... Wir gehen jetzt einfach mal links herum.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
Nee, ich sehe die jetzt gerade nicht, aber...
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Ja, reicht.
He
Was haben wir
broke
denn
his
hier?
back in an accident down by the docks.
Ja, das hat er uns ja jetzt gerade erzählt. Was hat sie?
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Aha, aha. So, wann geht's jetzt hier weiter? Ich muss irgendwas finden. Nur was? Sind wir gleich einmal durch? Was hat er
Another
denn?
insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Okay.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Ja. So, hier waren wir jetzt überall, bei den dann hier in der Mitte waren wir noch nicht. Aber das ist, glaube ich, auch ist nicht so schlimm, oder? Oh, hier ist noch wer. Komm, mach mal.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Ja gut, bei ihr ist jetzt nichts
Mrs.
passiert.
Sanders?
Okay, die ist, glaube ich, tief und fest am Schlafen. Und er ist... Och, jammer doch nicht, Junge.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Ja, wir sind anscheinend eine echt angesehene Ärztin, ne? Also... Die, zucken ja fast zurück, wenn ich da stehe, ne? So, wir müssen ja ins Büro gelangen. Ich tippe mal, da hinten ist das Büro. Hier waren wir jetzt komplett. Ja, mit ihm können wir bestimmt auch noch quatschen. Jo.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Ja, alles klar, Junge. Mit dem wollen wir uns nicht unter... Ach, die wollen alle... Ach, guck mal, er ist wieder hier am Start. Wie er wieder lächelt, ne? Ein herzensguter Mensch. Wir nehmen den aber ganz am Schluss dran.
Where did
Gucken
my
erst mal, was die
fiancé
anderen zu
go?
sagen haben.
I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Ja. Du?
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Aber die werden gründlich versorgt, mein Freund. Die Rezeption.
Dr. Colden.
Dr. Colden. Ja, hast mich erkannt. So, jetzt nehmen wir hier unseren Brady.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Ganz schön viel Eyeliner drauf, der Junge, wa? Was nehmen wir denn? Nehmen wir was Psychologisches.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
Komm. Was nehmen wir? Ich glaube, wir beruhigen ihn ein
With
bisschen.
everything that happened to you these last days, it's no wonder you're feeling stressed.
Maybe.
Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Ja. So. Mal auf. Geh mal rein. Die Tante, die sucht doch auch hier irgendwas. Gucken wir
This
erst mal, was
man,
das ist.
Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
Ja, das wissen wir noch nicht. Gucken wir erstmal, was hier noch so rumliegt. Ja, nicht. Können wir auch nicht aufmachen, dann... Oh.
The key to the boiler room is missing. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
So, was hast du denn
Dr.
hier?
Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
Ja,
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
aber wir versuchen's doch. Wir versuchen's. Oh, jetzt sind wir schon hinterm Trazen. So, ne, hier sind wir komplett hergekommen. Da wollen wir nicht hin. Pass auf, wir gehen jetzt... Ach, da wollte ich ja eigentlich rein, ne? Können wir da rein? Achso, Ausgang. Ne, Ausgang wollen wir nicht. Wir suchen ja immer noch das Büro. Hier ist das Storage Room. Da gehen wir mal kurz
Sorry,
rein.
but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Okay, dann mach du mal Inventur. Was haben wir hier? Gehen wir mal rein.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Und warum? Weiß wieder keiner. Aber die gucken alle so grimmig hier in der Town, ne? Das ist echt schlimm. Hier ist der Boiler Room.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Warum nicht? Ah, guck mal, hier kommen wir rein. Das sieht schon aus wie ein Büro hier, ne? Ist es aber noch nicht, weil sonst wäre da oben ein Haken. Was haben wir denn hier? Alles nicht so interessant, wie ich mir das vorstelle, Freunde. Die Umkleide. Hier werden wir wohl nichts finden. So, hier ist genau einmal der Rundumgang. Ja, super, ey. Du immer noch
I
bei
have
der
little
Inventur?
time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Ja. Mach du mal weiter mit deiner Inventur.
Wait a minute. Where do you
Was?
think you're going?
Ich bin der Doktor.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan,
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Ja, die hat aber auch Haare auf den Zähnen, ja? Sollen wir nochmal versuchen? Na gut, wir müssen die ablenken, ne? Also wir können jetzt nicht... Wir können jetzt nicht einfach nochmal rein. Wie machen wir das denn? Wie machen wir das? Naja, hier können wir ja nicht rein, ich weiß.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Bla bla bla. So, was hat er hier? Okay, halbtot.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Ach, das sind alles... Oh, was ist das denn?
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Okay.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Das sacken wir doch mal ein. So, wie machen wir jetzt weiter,
Everybody
Freunde?
says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Gern geschehen. So, was haben wir hier noch? Nix. Ich wollte gerade sagen, wo ist sie denn jetzt hin auf einmal? Das ging aber schnell. So, wir können jetzt mal eben...
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
So, was machen wir? Wie kommen wir dahin? Ah, er ist auch jetzt lecker putzen. Na?
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Alles klar, alles klar. Station B. Ja, ich jetzt wüsste, wo Station B ist. Ich weiß ja nicht mal, wo Station A ist. Komm, wir gehen nochmal da rein. Block B. Sehr nice. So, dann suchen wir mal den Schlüssel. Der muss ja dann doch irgendwo... Der liegt doch nicht einfach irgendwo rum, oder? Ich frage mal die Tante hier nochmal.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
Ja, wissen wir ja
I beg
jetzt.
your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun
Vielleicht
at
haben wir irgendwas
Elizabeth's
überlesen.
expense. But be warned, it could easily be you
Ja,
they
ja,
will all
ja.
be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Okay, im Schwesternzimmer von Block B. Das habe ich überlesen. Wo ist denn das Schwesternzimmer hiervon? Gucken wir nochmal. Ich glaube hinten links. Ah ja, guck mal hier. Das müsste das Schwesternzimmer sein. Alles klar.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Ganz genau. So, the boiler room, der war ganz in der Nähe. Warte mal. War das nicht hier gerade zwischen den beiden? Ah ne, Security. Okay, Boiler Room. Wo war der Boiler Room? Alles klar, Boiler Room. Mach auf. Mach erstmal wieder zu, damit uns keiner hier erwischt. Da ist das Ding. Können wir noch irgendwas anwählen? Nope. Dann nochmal zu.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Hier ist doch Werkzeug. Das muss doch reichen. Okay, machen wir erstmal wieder zu. Wir brauchen Werkzeug dafür. Hier dürfen wir ja nicht rein. Hier lag nirgendwo mehr was rum. Bescheuert, da liegt direkt ein Werkzeug nebenan. Aber das können wir nicht nutzen.
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Okay, hätte ja sein können.
She's a witch,
Oh,
an
guck
old
mal hier.
hag. I didn't make
It's
this
temperamental, if
up.
I
And I'm the
understand
one who
correctly.
pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Naja, ich weiß ja jetzt, wo der Boiler Room ist, aber... Ja. Wir brauchen ja immer noch Werkzeug, Freunde. Wo können wir Werkzeug finden? Bestimmt nicht in Block A oder B, oder? So, wir werden noch mal im Schwesternzimmer gucken. Hast du noch was für mich? Nee. Haben wir hier irgendwas übersehen? Wir haben nichts übersehen. Oh, hier ist noch was.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Ja, ich glaube, die Serien sind bei mir hier. Ja, sehr witzig. So, wir wollen weiter. Genau, hier durften wir ja nicht rein. Yes, da ist es. Jetzt wieder zurück zum Boiler Room. Mach zu die Karre. Kaum feste. Alter.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
schnell wieder zumachen. Und jetzt müssen wir... Wir müssen hier rein, ne? Oh, das war keine Tür. So, jetzt müssen wir... Genau, zu Elizabeth.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Das war nicht Elizabeth. Ellie, wo bist du? Hallo, da ist Ellie, glaube ich.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Ja. So, also... Die geht jetzt erstmal dahin. Wenn die jetzt schon weg ist, die ist schon weg. Alles klar.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Ja, dann gucken wir mal schnell. Guck mal, hier
The
ist was.
Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Ja, Reizüberflutung in Bildern. Das ist uns, glaube ich, in der vorletzten Folge irgendwie auch passiert.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Achso, Mast wechseln, das können wir auch. Wir müssen, glaube ich, alle nach vorne zeigen. Machen wir mal. Also, alles klar, ich glaube... Nein. Nein.
I've
So,
unlocked something. Patient files.
ganz genau. Futterstreckgedanken.
I was right.
Das nehmen wir natürlich mit. Das haben wir gut gemacht. Wir brauchen aber noch die Akten, ne? Das... Ich will jetzt noch nicht raus. Aber ich glaube, wir müssen... Hier war nichts mehr.
Conclusions, session number 17. Patient, Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gift.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
Das würde ich auch gerne wissen. Jetzt habe ich leider das Gequatsche hier abgebrochen. Naja. Irgendwas müssen wir noch finden.
Why is Ethan on medication?
Okay, wir haben alle Hinweise bekommen. Da ist die Akte.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him.
Guck mal, Ette ist auch
I
hier.
presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Okay. Können wir jetzt noch irgendwas? Ah, hier ist noch was.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Ja, der ist ein bisschen verrottet schon, ja? Oder angefressen. Ich weiß es nicht. Rekonstruktion abbrechen.
I must go back to the basement.
So, dann werden wir mal versuchen rauszukommen.
I should go another way.
Ja, solltest du. Und wir haben leider nur diese eine Tür. So, falls die Ärztin... Ja, ist richtig... Verstehe ich gar nicht. Ich habe es pausiert. Na egal. Kingdom Hearts 3 kommt jetzt bald raus. Das ist richtig. Mal kurz Werbung für das Spiel machen. Also wer Lust hat, mit Mickey Mouse, Goofy und Ralf Reichts rumzulaufen, der sollte das Spiel spielen. So, in den psychiatrischen Flügel hinuntergehen. Hinuntergehen, das ist doch schon mal eine Wegweisung. Da müssen wir, glaube ich, raus, ne? Hier geht's. Sollen wir probieren? Nein.
The operating room is never
Auch
accessible
mit
after an
mehreren
operation.
Erfahrungen kommen wir da nicht rein. Ich denke mal, wir müssen hier rausgehen.
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
Ah, okay. Alles klar. Dann müssen wir ein Treppenhaus suchen, ja? Also ich habe hier noch keins gefunden. Aber irgendwo muss ja eins sein. Was hat sie denn jetzt noch? Gar nichts. Achso, das war nur... Obwohl, hier ist vielleicht noch
Patients
irgendwas.
and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Ernsthaft? Okay. Ah, hier, guck mal. Entweder ist hier das Treppenhaus. Ja, das ist Treppenhaus. Ja. Gut, aber hier auch nicht. Was haben wir da? Ja, das haben wir uns schon mal angeguckt. Wie kommen wir da unten? Kommen wir jetzt hier? Jetzt müssten wir eigentlich... Ja. Ich habe schon überlegt, es nicht zu versuchen, aber ich glaube... Da wären wir noch ewig hier rumgelaufen, also... Weiter geht's. Stöckelschuh mal hier runter. Einmal lieber einen Aufzug genommen war. So. Bevor ich die Tür teste, werde ich mal gucken, was hier noch so rumliegt. Obwohl ich damit ja immer... Warte mal, ist hier der Ausgang? Komplett Ausgang? Wir gucken erstmal hier. Oh, ei.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Wieder back.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Das kann ich leider nicht nehmen. Okay, ich bin mir nicht sicher. Nein, Marie Cole.
She went into Fuller's office.
Yeah.
She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Okay.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Ist immer gut, ein bisschen Hilfe zu haben. Daher haben wir die natürlich angenommen. Und auch das wird unser Schicksal verändern, natürlich. Ja, das war das Kapitel 8. Viel Gequatsche. Ich hoffe, jetzt geht es mal wieder ein bisschen mit mehr Action weiter. Naja, wir werden uns im nächsten Kapitel sehen. Der Squixes, reinhauen, ciao.